Hi, Richard here. I wanted to share how I fixed the dreaded identity protection PIN issue on TurboTax 2023. I've used TurboTax for about the last 15 years because it was pretty simple and up till now never had a problem. This year, I spent my usual 15 minutes completing my tax forms and entering data, and then over the next 2 days, about 8 hours trying to submit it to the IRS after repeated rejections, period. I looked at everything that was on the TurboTax community and other places I could find on the internet. No one had an easy solution. The first part of it was always to go to the IRS, and if you didn't have a valid IP PIN, get a new one or recover the old one or something. But the problem was this. It boiled down to, on the final page, when you're completing the verification process, you are instructed to enter the PIN in a block. Unfortunately, that block only records 5 digits, and the current IP PINs provided by the IRS require 6 digits. If you enter the PIN given you by the IRS, the system truncates it after 5 digits, and the IRS duly rejects that number. I found no place where I could directly enter the 6-digit PIN given me by the IRS. However, after a bit more digging, I found both the personal worksheet and the 1040 worksheet. Both of those have a blank space in which the entire 6-digit PIN can be entered. So to be safe, this is what I did, and it was accepted by the IRS and by my state the first time after I did this. I don't know if it's a universal fix, but I wish you well if it helps you. So go to the personal worksheet for your name and if you have another person on your form, to their personal worksheet and enter their current IP IRS PIN in the block provided. When you then record it and then review your 1040, you will see that the correct numbers have been populated on the 1040 form. To comply with TurboTax's requirement, I did add the 6-digit numbers on the verification page, even though it truncated it to 5 digits. I know from previous attempts that the 5 digits there by themselves would not be accepted by the IRS, but once it was on the 1040, as I said, it was immediately accepted by the IRS. So to recap, go to the form view of your return, go to your personal worksheet, and I think it's WKS abbreviation, and if someone else is a co-submitter, go to their personal worksheet and then go to the 1040 worksheet. Make sure that the proper numbers are entered, and then double check to make sure that they've been translated onto the 1040 form, and proceed. Blessings.